Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
You start now by powering down and then powering on while ready to press the BIOS key. You need to know the correct key for your board. Del or F2 are common, and press it immediately as the logo appears. Once the BIOS screen loads, make sure Secure Boot Options and Fast Boot are visible. They affect boot behavior. You want a stable keyboard response, so use a wired device. This gets you directly into firmware where boot options live. Once inside BIOS, move to the Boot or Advanced tab and scan for Boot Manager entries and fast startup toggles. You disable Fast Boot so the firmware gives you time to trigger safe mode later. If needed, enable a post delay to catch keystrokes. Make sure Windows Boot Manager is the active entry, and note if boot mode is UEFI versus Legacy, because that changes how recovery tools launch. Save notes mentally and prepare to adjust boot order or recovery flags for the next step. You now set the system to enter recovery. Either change the boot to a recovery USB or use Windows settings to boot into advanced startup or add a recovery flag in the boot manager if available. Save changes and reboot. When you reach advanced options, choose startup settings and then enable safe mode. If the system refuses to show recovery, reset BIOS defaults, recheck the keyboard connection, and confirm UEFI versus Legacy settings. That single troubleshooting step often restores access quickly.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.